Hello everyone, my name is Anil Negi and in this video we are going to discuss acids, bases and salts. So first of all we will go to the definition of each of them. First we will discuss acids and bases and later we will discuss salts. So what is the general definition of acids or bases? In general we say that acids are the substances which gives H plus ion, or we can say hydrogen ion, on dissociation. So when they are dissociated they give hydrogen ions like H2SO4 sulfuric acid, HCl hydrochloric acid, CH3COOH, that is acetic acid. So H2SO4, as you know, H2SO4 on dissociation will give 2H plus ion plus sulfate ion. Similarly, HCl gives H plus Cl minus ion, or you can say CH3COOH, that is acetic acid. It will give CH3COO minus plus H plus ion. So you can see each of them will give H plus ion on dissociation. So these substances are called acids. So what are the bases? So in general we can say bases are the substances which when combined with acids give salt and water. For example, NaOH. So NaOH is a base because when it combines with H2SO4 it will give Na2SO4 plus H2O. So it is a base because when combines with acid it will give a salt and a base. So hope you have understood the examples, the definition of acids and bases. So what are the general examples of bases? NaOH, then KOH, NH4OH. So now what are the alkalis or alkalis? What are alkalis? Alkalis are the substances, or you can say alkalis are the bases which on dissociation give OH minus ion, that is hydroxyl ion. So NaOH is an alkali. CaOH whole twice, it is an alkali because it gives OH minus ion. So remember, alkalis is the category of bases. So NaOH is also an alkali, KOH is also an alkali, CaOH whole twice, NH4OH. So remember, alkalis are the types of bases which give OH minus ions on dissociation, because all the alkalis are bases as they give OH minus ion, but not all the bases give OH minus ions. So remember, alkalis is the category of bases. So now we will discuss types of acids and bases on different criteria, on different classification. So we have classified acids and bases on different ways. So first, on the basis of origin, from where these acids or bases come. So first, on the basis of origin, there are two types of acids. One is called organic acid and another is called inorganic acids, or these are also called mineral acids. These are called mineral acids. So what are organic acids? So organic acids which are obtained by living organisms, whether animals or plants. These acids are called organic acids. So for example, acetic acid or formic acid. If you know the formula of these, please write down in the comment box. So acetic acid, then formic acid, then citric acid. There are so many other examples, tartaric acid. So these all are the organic acid because they are found in animals or plants. Like formic acid. Formic acid is found in ants, sting. Similarly, citric acid is found in citric fruits and so on. So these acids which are obtained from the plants or animals, these are called organic acids. Now the acids which we don't obtain from living beings, which are obtained from inorganic substances. These are called mineral acids. So they are generally obtained from earth. So for example, H2SO4, this is a mineral acid. HCl is a mineral acid. Nitric acid is a mineral acid. So these all acids are mineral acids, or you can say inorganic acids. So hope you have understood the difference between organic and inorganic acids. So the next classification is on the basis of dissociation. So on the basis of dissociation, there are two types of acids. One is strong and other is weak acid. So as you know, when we dissolve acid in water, the acids which dissociate almost completely and give a large number of H plus ion, these acids are called strong acids. Strong acids are those acids which dissociate completely in water and give a large number of H plus ion. These are called strong acids. So H2SO4 is a strong acid, HCl is a strong acid, HNO3 is a strong acid. Okay, S3PO4. Can you give me the name of S3PO4? If you know the name of S3PO4, please write in the comment box. Then the next is weak acids. So weak acids, which when dissolved in water, they do not dissociate completely. They dissociate up to a small extent, or you can say they dissociate partially. So these are the examples of CS3COOH is a weak acid, H2CO3, that is carbonic acid, is a weak acid. So similarly, formic acid is a weak acid, CS3, or you can say HCOOH. These are weak acids. So how will you know about strong and weak acids? So there is a simple way of learning weak and strong acids. So remember, inorganic acids, or you can say mineral acids, are strong acids, while all the organic acids are weak acids. Only one exception is there, that is carbonic acid, H2CO3. It is weak acid, while it is inorganic acid. It is not an organic acid, it is weak acid. Other than those, all inorganic acids are strong acids and all organic acids are weak acids. So remember this. So I hope you have understood this. And the next classification, that is on the basis of concentration. So on the basis of concentration, there are two types of acids. One is dilute acid and another is concentrated acid. So what do you understand by dilute and concentrated acid? So you know that acids generally contain a certain amount of water. So the acids which contain more water as compared to the acids, so those acids are called dilute acids. Means these acids contain less acid, more water. And the acids which contain more amount of acids as compared to the amount of water are called concentrated acid. So this is the definition of dilute and concentrated acid. I am not giving you any example in dilute and concentrated acid, because you can make any acid dilute or concentrated. If there is a large amount of acid, you can add. So if there is large amount of acid as compared to that of water, then it is a concentrated acid. And if you will add more water to it, then it will become dilute. So same acid may be concentrated or dilute. So there is no such example of dilute or concentrated acid. For example, you have concentrated sulfuric acid, which has a large amount of H2SO4. Now if you will add a large amount of water in it, then it will become dilute acid. So hope you have understood what is dilute or concentrated acid. Now the last classification, and that is on the basis of basicity of acid. So first of all, we will understand what is the meaning of basicity. So let's see what is the meaning of basicity. Basicity is the number of H plus ion given by one molecule of an acid on dissociation. That is called basicity. What is the basicity? The number of H plus ions given by one molecule of an acid is known as basicity of that acid. For example, HCl. So HCl will give H plus Cl minus ion. Now you can see there is one molecule of HCl and it gives one H plus ion. So what will be its basicity? 1. So the substances which gave one H plus ion per molecule on dissociation are called monobasic. Mono stand for 1. So the substances whose basicity is 1, those are called monobasic. So, or you can say the substances or the acids which give one H plus ion on dissociation per molecule are known as monobasic acids. For example, HCl. HCl is a monobasic, or HNO3. HNO3 is a monobasic acid. So hope you have understood. If you know more examples of monobasic acids, please write in the comment box. The next thing is dibasic acid. What are dibasic acids? So as you know, what is the basicity? Basicity is the number of H plus ion given by one molecule of an acid on dissociation. So the dibasic, the acids which give 2 H plus ions per molecules are known as dibasic acids. For example, H2SO4, sulfuric acid, H2SO4, H2SO3, sulfurous acid, H2CO3, that is carbonic acid. So these all are example of dibasic acids. So they will give 2 H plus ions per molecule. And then comes tribasic acids. So tribasic acids, the acids whose basicity is 3, means H3PO4. H3PO4, what is the name of H3PO4? Write in comment box. Or H3PO3. As you can see, H3PO4 on dissociation will give, H3PO4 will give 3 H plus ion plus PO4 3 minus ion. Can you give me the name of this radical? If you know the name of this radical, write down in comment box. H3PO3, it will give 3H plus PO3 3 minus. Also the name of this radical. So you can see it will give 3 H plus ions per molecule. So these are tribasic acids. So hope you have understood the classification of acids. If you have any queries, please write in comment box or watch the video once again. Thank you very much.